Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to the final episode of the Motorsport Manager Let's Play. We are at event number 10. We're going to be racing at the Black Sea Grand Prix over here. And we are currently in 5th place overall for our team standing, which is above where we had promised to be. I mean, it'd be great if we ended up even higher. Might be possible. We do have a little bit of new technology to throw in for this very last race, although Claudia is going to be racing with an experimental gearbox, so the reliability is not 100% there, but hopefully it will work out kind of okay. We do have to renegotiate Luigi's contract over here, so I think we will go ahead and just keep him. Hopefully it won't be too expensive to do that. Let's start some negotiations and see what we can do. Status fairly well. I mean, we're going to have you be equal status. That's going to be fine. Wages aren't very important. I mean, we'll give you existing contract was 300,000 per race, so we'll give you a raise. But we don't have to go overboard. You want a long contract, which I think is fine. Bonus size isn't very important, but we'll go ahead and say you can get an extra 100 or 90k. Oh, this is for every race. Every race where you end up 10th or above, we'll give you an extra 27,000. How about that? So we'll try this and see how it goes. You're going to get a raise. We're going to try to keep you around for now. You don't have a lot of patience, so hopefully we don't insult you. But we have a race today, so we are going to... Must respond. No, got it. Yes. I've been working on it here. Boop-a-boom. Okay, no, we're fine. Travel to the Black Sea. So, 8th or above contract, we're going to do that. Parts fitting, let me go and confirm here. But we do indeed have... So a lot of the best parts are actually going on Claudia's car. Well, I say best, mostly newest, because if you go down here, you can see our gearbox actually is not as good on Claudia's car. It will be better, but it is not currently. Reliability actually got high enough that it shouldn't be a problem, especially with the fact that her mechanic has the nerve skill. It's only 158 gearbox, which is too bad, because this one here, the acceleration is crucial. So it's not as good as it could be. It's not as good as our one that got banned, but it will be better. And it's not illegal, so hooray! All right, yeah, let's go with that. We're parts fitted, sponsor selected. Let us race over here and see what we can do. Hopefully, we can have a successful design phase, and hopefully we can go through without any real mechanical problems. I think if we end up with no real mechanical problems, I'm willing to bet top 5 finish for someone is very much within our bailiwick here. Although, I don't like the fact that Claudia's going in without a huge acceleration engine. That sucks. On the other hand, she just got a big braking point upgrade. I'm betting the other option that we could take in, the like first lap hero, I bet you it would have just been like +2 overtaking. It's probably our choice. It was probably +2 braking versus +2 overtaking. In which case, I think I'm happy with the braking because it was a weak point for her, and I think it'll help out overall to do that. She's already half decent at overtaking. So, let's go ahead and do that. Car setup. So, it is raining. And we'll definitely have to run on inters for the start of this. So yeah, that'll be okay. Inters. And I'm betting more downforce. Let's go 16 and 26 for this. You got a little bit more handling out of this, as is. Maybe slightly stiffer suspension. And we'll go with that. Meanwhile, Claudia, I might leave your downforce where it is. It's hard to believe that you actually want less downforce. It rarely happens, especially with the handling. You know, I might actually boost your downforce anyway. Oh, right, the handling's going the other way. Never mind, hold on. Let's leave this a little lower, because you actually want... you also want the stiffer suspension. Let's go up to like 75 and give you a slightly longer gearing over here. Well, you're going to be maybe lacking on... You don't have as much acceleration because your gearbox is a little weaker. Maybe we want to leave this a little shorter just to make up for that and go with this particular configuration. And yeah, you're going to have to start with the intermediates because it's going to get wet. All right, let's go. We're definitely going to run this ourselves. We'll go for the short stint setup here. Go and go. Now, that's the temp. It is quite cool. So if we end up with things being dry, we'll definitely be going on quite soft tires here. Actually, might also be expected to be running with a slightly more pushy style here. In fact, I'm going to run both these guys in the high and high here, because that's more likely we're going to spend a lot of our critical time. I want to know what our performance is in that scenario. I don't know if that makes a difference, but we'll see how it goes. So water on track is increasing. So yeah, we're going to have to run this whole thing on intermediates. and cross our fingers that doesn't hurt us too badly. And actually, if we end up racing on intermediates, we'll definitely have to run on a more aggressive tire mode if it's chilly like this, because to make the handling a bit stiffer. Okay. Anything else? Where's the pit? Oh, over here. Need more angles. So you want downforce and stiffer suspension. Oops, I actually missed the pitting with you. So you wanted more downforce, and we might get a little bit more feedback about some other things as well. You're very happy with the handling, not so much the speed balance. All right, and it's okay. So it looks like we could use a fairly high change here. So let's do that. This will affect the handling, although so will changing the speed balance. I suspect we want a little bit more that way. There we go. So we'll keep the handling where it is while putting ourselves a little bit more towards acceleration. All right. Claudia, so you wanted stiffer suspension. I don't think we've seen any other words from you. And it's unlikely that everything is tuned very well, but we'll see. Wrong arrow setup, but nothing specific about it, huh? In your mechanic, had suggested mostly a lower, like less arrow, so maybe that'll still be the case. We'll see how it goes. Bum, 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 bum. And it's hard to believe, like, we really want more stiffer suspension than this, though. You probably just want more understeer. There's probably another way to arrange that. So you actually want less arrow. You're not happy about the speed balance. It's probably the wrong direction. But let's give it a go and see what happens. Yeah, you're way off of, well, anything, so it's going to be quite interesting to see what this does. Hopefully we'll get some feedback from you right away. Okay, you like the new downforce, that's good. So yeah, I'm most concerned with Claudia, because I think Luigi's going to be mostly okay here. So we're just looking for complaints from either one of them. Is it, no, it's not going to dry off. In fact, they'll probably want wets at some point. Any other words? Handling spot on, okay. I mean, it's nice when they give you direction about which way to go. Handling feels worse now. Okay. Well, at least we know that that went badly. Where's the pit? Okay, well, we'll bring you in for the next one, but I'm just going to wait a little longer before I hit the button in case it changes your behavior. At least we get to race trim 2, that's good. Intermediate tires 2, which might be helpful, I don't know. Alright. What can we do for you? Very poor. Alright, well, we mostly went in the wrong direction for absolutely everything. So, let's send things back over here for now. And things went badly when you went there, so... Do you actually want more arrow? Because I think originally you were not asking for that. But we'll go in the other direction, because it definitely made things way, way worse. With the handling, we went from okay to poor. But it might just be because we made too much of a change. Speed balance definitely got really bad. So, I mean, if anything, I think the speed balance needs to go that way. So it was poor here, it was very poor there. And this is a pretty dramatic change, and I mean, we're not getting great feedback from her about the direction we want to go in. We're really aiming blind here. With the right arrow setup, that's good. I mean, we'll how much time? You got enough time. I think we can bring you in, maybe do one more little tweak and see how you're feeling. Claudia, hopefully we're not ending up with a disaster here. And everything might be completely different tomorrow, depending on what the weather is, or not tomorrow, on Sunday. Ooh, that's very good. Okay, 86% is great. potentially do a little bit better. Now, if I tweak the downforce, it'll change the handling. Although most of the speed balance will change there as well. Now, it was okay there. It's good here. So I think if we move towards acceleration, which is what's going to happen if we throw in a little bit more downforce. So you were okay there. So it feels like we can probably go and just scooch up a tiny bit more downforce. Basically hasn't changed the handling. It scooched the speed balance a little bit. I feel like a little bit more towards acceleration. It's a pretty big jump, but it might be the way to go. Alright, go. Meanwhile, Claudia. I mean, we're probably going to have to leave you out for the rest of this, Claudia, to try to get as much info about this latest build. See if we get any feedback. Try to remember it and change it on race day. Okay, you like these downforces better. I mean, doesn't mean that they're, like, where they need to be, but they're better than the last version, so at least there's that. You're just locked up, so your braking's still a little bit rough. Well, I think that's more of a factor of smoothness. It might be a combination of smoothness plus braking that determines how often they lock up their brakes. Plus the driving intensity. Loving the handling. Okay, that's good. Luigi is good, excellent, great. Okay, because I think it was good, excellent, good. We'll double check on that, though, and see how it goes. Okay, level 3 intermediate tires. I mean, if we're going to have a rainy day, that's going to be nice. Claudia may not need to run the nurse. Like, if it looks like it's going to be rainy, we may not run the nurse and might just give them both the intermediate expertise. Okay. Someone put a big bet on us, apparently. 8th and above. Alright, car setup. You never got very happy with anything. So you're poor here, you're poor here, you're very poor there. It makes me think, if anything, you're going to need more aero. What was our... Okay, poor, okay. I think, if anything, you want more handling. I think you're going to need shorter. I think you're going to have a hard time, Claudia. I'm really sorry about this. Meanwhile, the track is... It's really going to come down hard and then dry off a bit. We're going to definitely be running in inters, not wets. I mean, it's going to, for one lap, maybe a couple laps, the wets are actually going to be needed. I don't know, but we have the inter knowledge, so it feels like that's the way to go. I'm sorry I didn't tune your car very well, Claudia. I feel really bad about that. I feel really, really bad about that. Do you want to give him a little bit more downforce? I feel like the answer is yes. And go aggro from the start. Should I just start on wets? Because there's going to be at least 2 laps in there where I think they'll be happier on wets. But then it stops raining completely. So no, we're gonna take this risk. Oh, knowledge. Inter race trim. Yeah, I think it's gonna pay off. Although that faster refueling is kind of nice. It's fine. The inters are going to be fine. Shut up. It's fine. It's probably not fine. Everyone's starting inters. See? Game's trying to confuse me. Go, 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 go. This is our last race of the season. As long as we don't do terribly, we're definitely going to meet our management objectives. But it would be really great if we could squeeze up to 4th, which is possible with a good performance. We could definitely make it up to 4th place in the overall team standings. And it'd be great if we got one more sponsor objective as well, so that we can start the next season with a little bit more cash to develop some parts. Alright. Luigi doing pretty well. Claudia having a little bit problem further away. Ooh. Was in my way. I had the pass complete. We have a drive-through penalty. And a crash. We caused a collision, apparently. Well, now I wish I don't know. We gotta come in for a pit to repair that. We have no choice. Ugh. Well, we may as well put on a fresh pair of tires while we're there. May as well fuel you up to the top, sure. We gotta fix that part. Everything else is fine. Wow, did that not start off very well? Meanwhile, Claudia, you guys can tell Luigi to get out of the way next time. That was too close. No, you're not going to get wets. It is soaked, but it's not going to be soaked for long. I think we can bring this down to high and high now. Although there's still a lot of passing to do. Yeah, no, we know. We're already fixing the front wing. Oh, this is going to reset my thingy. Wait, what? Is this another pit stop? I'm wondering if it's because we're not on wets. If we're having accidents. No. No, these are the intermediates we practice with. These are the ones we're running now. Okay, this was confused. I'm like, why are there 2 worn intermediates? Because there's one from their practice. We did cause a crash. So the drive-through penalty means we have to, like, sit out a lap or something, right? It's, like, going to be really bad like that. So really, like, Claudia, all of our cards are there. Track is still soaked, but it's going to get better soon. And there was a tire mistake. Awesome. So, do you exit right away? Yeah, we do. Still don't know what the drive-through penalty will have, like how it does, how it works. We're fine. Just chill. Track's about to become better. No one else is running on wets. Everyone's probably concerned about it, but we're going to keep going this way anyway. Claudia's doing well, though. 8th place. That's swell. Tires. Of course. Oh, there's... Okay. Oh, you have to drive through the pit once at pit speed. That's what it is. So the next lap, you had to drive through the pit. Okay. Now I know what that means. Cool. So it wasn't as bad as sitting on an entire lap. Really, actually didn't make that much of a difference for him, to be honest. Well, I say that. There's a 40-second gap between him and 17th place. Did Rogers have to do one as well? Because he's super far back. Maybe his car was smashed too and he had to do some crazy-ass pit. It does count as 2 pit stops. Well, that's fine. Anyway, Claudia's doing well. We can probably... Ooh, yeah, your tires are getting way too hot. Let's go to medium, medium. You, buddy, you're fine here. We could maybe... Let's chill out on the tires just a scooch here, because you got a fair amount of fuel left. It's going to be fine. Alright, getting up there. Meanwhile, you are going to close the gap. I mean, I have full faith that Luigi's going to do a little bit better than this. You know, it's interesting. I wonder if what we can do... 26 laps. You're on your 5th. Is there any chance that you could make this through with only one more pit stop? Not really, because with 7... 30... No. So you're going to be doing 2 more regardless, and that's kind of poopy. I mean, unless you go into full fuel conservation mode. .32, 31. You're still closing in. Now that's kind of interesting. No, there's no way. There's just no way. Then you know what? If you're going to do 2 more anyway, keep it in high mode over here. That's going to be fine. You don't want to do any more on the tires because they're quite hot. So, I wonder if with Claudia, when she goes and pits, if we put her in slicks, as long as there's no more rain in the forecast, I think that's actually exactly what's going to happen. And just like that, Claudia's in 1st place. She is crushing it. Absolutely crushing it. I think the fuel strategy is good because her tires are getting fairly worn. That's going to be fine. Holy crap. Yeah, she is having the race of her freaking life here. Amazing. Are we going to get top of the podium finish? Is that something we can consider? It would be a hell of a way to finish the series, let me tell you. Especially since it's not like her car, like, parts are, like, the primoest of primos. And this is quite tempting. I'm going to here, so we won't have to pit, because you'll be able to do a whole other lap and then get there. So we're going to be pitting you next lap. At which point, I think the slicks will be a very fine call. And you got a fastest lap going on right now, which is good. It's too cold to go to mediums, so we're going to go to soft. That's going to be fine. There's going to be 17 laps left. So that's going to be okay. We can probably just trim this down by 1. In fact, with you being in the lead, like... yeah, do that. That's fine. Your parts are good. Very nice. So hopefully, I mean, the first lap after getting onto our slicks will still be a little bit damp. But that's okay. I think you're going to be fine. Meanwhile, you're going to keep going on your inters for now, which is good. There's no more rain coming, right? No more rain coming. Good. I mean, you are closing down. You'll be able to advance at some point, so at least there's that. And you're pitting now, which you needed to because of fuel. You couldn't make another lap, so that's okay. Some of them may not pit. We'll see. I think this racing strategy is going to be A-okay. You did drop down to 12th, so, but they're going to pit on the next one. And ultimately, it doesn't matter. People are going to pit the same number of times, except for Luigi. Pit for inters, it is damp. It'll be fine, probably. Probably fine. I don't know. Maybe you could have done another something on inters, but I don't know. I think they're a little overly paranoid. I suspect more people are going to come down. Yeah, they're coming on mediums, which is interesting. Feels like it's too cold for that. Although, her tires aren't super warm right now, mostly as a result of... you in second now. Yeah, because everyone else is pitting. You still have some things to do. Oh, speaking of, you are going to definitely have to pit on your next one. You'll be going to soft as well. So, you have 15 laps remaining. Yeah, most you can have is 10 laps worth of fuel. So, I'm going to go for 8, like that. With your soft tires, that's going to be okay. Push that. Push that. It's just Luigi right behind you. It's crazy. He's going to be heading off into the pit here, so it's not like we're going to be competing the same way. I don't know. Luigi going to drop while he's pitting. It's a good pit. Not a great pit, but it's a good pit. He's certainly still made up a lot of time and distance here. Keep going with somewhat more aggro. That's going to be fine. You pit for intermediates. No, you don't. Shut up. It's fine. You definitely don't want to be in ints right now. The slicks are going to be okay. There's a couple of puddles, but mostly you're going to be okay. Claudia, my God. 1.2 seconds, and extending your lead slightly as you go. It'll be a really interesting question how we deal with our final pit. The tires are wearing out a little too fast. Tires are wearing out faster than her fuel tank. Which we might want to just burn more fuel at this point. That's probably fine, actually. Well, we're still on high. It's going to be okay. Tires are actually getting cool when you're not pushing them, which is interesting. Your lead's now extended to almost 2.5 seconds. Fantastic. And, I mean, this guy, his tires are going to hold out, but he's still going to have to stop for gas at some point. I wonder if you could do a fuel stop without doing a tire swap with the medium. That might be an interesting move, because it's like 3 seconds or something, or more, with the tires. I mean, it doesn't apply here, but that might be an incentive with the mediums, is literally just top things off without replacing the tires. I don't know. I mean, they still wear fairly quickly. They only have, like, I don't know, 10 or 20% more life to them, which isn't that much. Okay, you need to keep your tires warm. And so go ahead and go into a full engine fuel burn over here. Because it doesn't take that long to add fuel. It's like every couple laps worth adds an extra second. So I think we're going to be fine here. First tire soon, yeah, but not quite yet. You're going to do... Do you do one more lap on this? How much you got left? Yeah, we got 10. Yeah, we definitely need to go and get you one more lap out of this. So, there you go. So now we will plan a pit on your next go. So you'll get another set of softs. You're going to have 9 laps remaining, so we're going to go for something like that. Your parts are... We cannot afford to fix your part. And this one's got a really low red zone, so it's going to be okay. Do we want a full safe? It's an extra 2 seconds. But 10% less chance of something horrible. No, it's fine. We'll go balanced. It's going to be fine. Meanwhile, Luigi is still a-okay. You got to keep your tires up because of the burn rate of the temperature. It will get too cool, but you can burn your fuel a little bit more intensely. That's going to be okay. Fuel, I mean, you're going to be, when you come out of here, you're going to be coming out on high, and that's going to be fine. You're still okay over here. Alright, good, good, good. And excess fuel for now. And indeed, that is true. Not super true, but it's definitely there. We're going to put you on overtake so you can pass these guys. Get your full speed going on again. Luigi, you're going to pit on your next go. That's going to be fine. Softs, 8 laps remaining, so 8.64. That's okay. Your parts are... We're just going to have to go with it. Final race. Balanced is fine. Hopefully that'll work out. Still have excess fuel, despite burning really, really aggro here. There you go, excellent. We're going to bring you down to high. Because you've got 11 seconds catch up, so you're not in an overtake position here. You still get the excess fuel, so we can burn it, and that's going to be okay. Luigi, you can keep burning super aggro for now. You're going in for your pit, because your tires are quite low. There you go. When you come out, you can just come out on high. Second place. How much time? We've got 18-second gap to retake first. Now, this guy, though, he can't possibly finish on this. We got freaking 7 laps left. He's going to have to pit again. I mean, he could have a really fast, like, actual pit time, but his time in the pit lane and everything like that, we've got to be able to retake first at that point. I don't believe that we're not going to do that. So you're fine, you're fine. You've got to keep the more aggressive tire thing just to keep the temperature exactly where we want it. So that's going to be a-okay. He's planning on pitting now. He's coming out on softs. And there we go, in the lead with 5, 7, 10 second gap. Nigh untouchable. Still have excess fuel. Tires are okay. I mean, we could chill out a little bit on them, but how much we got left? We've got 7 laps left to go. I know this is going to cool our tires a bit. The temperature's gone up a bit. You know what? We're going to do this. Try to preserve the tires a wee bit more. And similar thing over here. They might get a little on the cool side, but I don't think they'll get cold. And we should still save a lot of tire left. So this actual counter is going to be accurate because it's based on the person in first place. We're still in first by... Okay, it's closing in. We're down to 9 seconds. Still, can you possibly make that up? Well, there's a lot of laps left. There's a lot of opportunity. 8.6. I mean, he's got to be burning heavy on the fuel and different things, though, right? We certainly have less tire, and there's a lot of race left. I'm not going to burn my fuel any faster than this. 7 seconds difference. He is really ripping up the straights. Is this fuel a little cool, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm a little worried. Oh my god, it started raining again. Okay, it's not going to rain much. We're not going to go into inters. And it's gonna come off. I mean, if I had checked and noticed, I don't know, would we have made a change? Maybe. I mean, no one else is gonna be on inters except the guy who crashed at the start of the race. 5 seconds difference, and we can even see him in our rearview mirror now. Still got excess fuel. No, I want to finish first. Certainly some risk, and actually our tires here. Good God. You know what? I should have just come in. Maybe. Just for the tire swap, because we've got fuel. 3 laps remaining. Can we hold them off? Your tires are really worn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Do we come? It would just be 2 more laps. I mean, we got 3 whole laps to do. Your tire's not gonna be able to hold it off. You really do need to pit, and your gear shift is fucked. Well, we can't afford to do that. Well, we're gonna have to pit. You're fine. You're not in the red zone. I mean, your acceleration's not going to be the same. But at this stage in the race, it doesn't make any sense to replace that. We're not going to get as much of a saving. We don't have to put any more fuel in. mean, we won't have much fuel, but we can be economical. No. Let's just finish. I don't know what we can do with the tires. Like, if they pop, well, that'll be pretty devastating. Because then we get no placement at all. Conserve. A couple of the parts are looking rough. .21. Got 2 laps left. I mean, we're going to get past. Probably. How much excess fuel will we have? Yeah, just barely enough. It's not like that guy's tires are doing that well either. 17% tire. Your tires are cold. Jesus. Go ahead and push over here. Your tires are cold too. But we can't change that. Can we hold it up? I mean, he was going fast, but could he actually overtake is the question. Again, our acceleration sucks. Final lap, final lap. Come on, baby. Come on. We got a lot left. Low fuel warning. How low? Too low. He takes the lead. Alright, so we're just going to go for the full conserve. We're probably not going to be able to repass him. Second. Locked in. Excess fuel. And the high. And the this and the that. Second place. Well, that was tough. That was really tough. I don't know. Maybe I could have gone to Inter sooner. If I'd noticed the weather, maybe I would have done something slightly different. Can't believe we ended with so little tire. Could I have stretched things out a little bit? I might have been able to stretch things out a little bit sooner. But still, second place finish there. We got the sponsor objective. We're going to be on the podium. Not first! Basically neck and neck with this guy. Look at this. Both a 4.7 second gap. That is nothing. Almost certainly this is going to be, unless like the literal team that was right behind us got like insanely high podium placing, we're definitely going to be at least 5th in the overall standings for the team. Checking cars. Okay, this could mess this up a little bit. Well, no, because we can't get bumped out of the top 8. So that's going to be okay. Oh, actually, Luigi's performance improved from 10th or from 9th to 7th, I guess it was, or whatever it was. I don't know. Oh, that's right, you got the drive-through penalty, but that's okay. You came out 7th even with the drive-through penalty, but yeah, both these people got busted for illegal parts, so we went down in the standings a fair bit, and there you go. That's our first second place finish. We've never had a first place finish, unfortunately. Went the whole season without a single first place finish, but we had promised to come in 6th. We could have promised to come in 4th overall, and apparently we would have made it. By a fair margin. So I gotta say, overall, I'm really excited about that. I love the fact... Suck. What? I know they did well today, but I don't care. They suck. I like how it's all lowercase. Bad spelling. Oh, internet trolls. They've really captured that, that quality, that essence of it. That's fantastic. So, I don't know, like, what the end of the season looks like and how quickly we jump into the next one. Is it just fast forward time? Like, maybe you just want to save all your factory building until right at the end of it? But morale maxed out. New personality trait. What is this? Oh, podium! Ah, +5 morale while that's running. Excellent. And we've unlocked a new trait with this mechanic. Oh, that's nurse. We already had that. That's not you. But that's okay. Expected result 6th. You came in 1st? What? No. What? Maybe 1st in terms of expectations. Or something like that. I don't know. Sherman payout. Sponsor bonus over here. Wonderful. Lots of money. Boom. Balance enough for another part. And... oh, that's the Asia Pacific. Who cares about that? Not me. Alright. European. So at the end of the season, Claudia comes in 6th overall. Luigi comes in 9th overall. And in teams, we come in 4th overall. Second place finish over there. Very nice. 2016 Winter Drivers Championship. So, Firebird, MRT, or this guy, this Andre Sabato. 3 podium, no wins, but he still came out 1st overall. And the team championship goes to Garuda from India over here. Good job to them. That Jha guy kept being pretty impressive. He's not as good as a driver as a lot of our people, but they probably have just stronger car stuff. He's only 1.5-star driver. Our cars are slightly above average. Our drivers are really good. But it's a lot of the equipment and whatnot. So let's check the last bit of mail over here. Car condition update. Oh, an interview. Yeah, we'll accept the interview over here. Luigi's claimed that your suspension seems to be holding him back. Yeah, our suspension's awful. We need to improve it. So it does drop the team marketability, which is a little dangerous to say, but we're going to see what we can. You got your podium finish. Some scouting reports. That's going to be fine. So, standings. HQ. So if I just hit continue, like, car repair is complete. And I mean, we still have things in the queue, which is okay. I mean, you may as well finish the gearbox, just to say. We don't need to add the reliability to the spec parts. 80% is pretty good. I'm not too stressed about that. We can finish topping off the reliability of, I don't know, your brakes. We're going to start working on the suspension next time, so I'm not too concerned about that. What do we get? Championship promotion? What is this? Okay. Lots of things. Car repair. Must respond. Prize money for 2016 season. Happy to present your prize money. Do not spend it all at once. What do we get? We got $12 million for coming in 4th overall. Or 12 million pounds. That's fantastic. Manager this... we're the manager of the season. Hooray! I don't know if that does anything for us. Driver of the season is someone else. Someone's retiring. Ja is retiring as well. A lot of people are retiring. That's okay. Okay. Someone's chairman is retiring. All right, that's fine. Oh, our contract proposal with Luigi. 2017 rules now active. So the Milan track has been replaced. We have normal width slick tires. I don't know what we had before. I guess I could have checked the rules. Long practice sessions, promotions and relegations. So now it's Kruger Motorsport instead of Garuda. All right. Let's see the contract proposal. Hopefully we didn't insult him. You accepted. Excellent. All right. So we paid you big money. I think we still have to hit the sign button. So we'll go ahead and do that. Sure. I mean, we might still want to invest in a better driver at some point, but yeah, we're okay with this. And continue. Preseason start. So the seasons like loop around really fast. Car design's unlocked. Preseason. So we're going to take a peek at what this is, but this will be the end of this Let's Play. We've got too many other things we still have to do, but I had a lot of fun doing this. Brand new handling department, car design. Get cracking on 2017 chassis. Design next year's car. So, car parts. So this is something you can set in your finances, how much you're saving for the next season's car. Engine supplier. Oh. Oh. So, this is going to set, I guess, our base stats. So, should we... Let's see what happens if we went middle of line. Well, that middle of line's pretty goddamn expensive there. Car design starts now. I mean, could I just go... does it come out of my main budget? Not the 7 million? So could I spend 16.8 million pounds to get all the best baseline stuff? Alternatively, I could save money to get some buildings. I guess it comes down to, is it more important to win now or more important to build for the long term? I'm kind of thinking I might go middle of the road and then be able to start a new building. In particular, it'd be great to build a test track right away, because that's forever. All right, let's do this. Designing new car chassis, so it'll be done then. I wonder if I get to repaint it at that point. Car design, 1, 2, 3. Chassis design, part adaptation, livery design. Huh. Okay. Upfront payment. Sure, we'll just take that. That'll help in the preseason. Whoa, Whoa, super fast, because there's no races going on right now. Although, I wonder if our parts are still being... Okay, this is all we're doing right now in the design phase. Okay, that's fine. Right, people are signing things, scouting reports, it's all okay. More scouting, more this, more this. Press HQ visit. Oh! You know what? Yeah, so Luigi won't like it because it'll be annoying because he'll have to deal with the press, but it's going to increase team marketability, which will help us with sponsor offers. I'm actually going to wait one tick before I take a sponsor, just in case anything changes. There's still 1 star, but that's only 2 race deal, or no, it's longer. That's fine. You. That's going to be more overall. But again, do we want to just have the upfront? No, we got to do this because this is going to be almost 3 million. Probably better. I don't know. I mean, unless the marketability changes and all of a sudden we can get much, much better deals after. But it feels a little hard to believe that that's going to be the case. Maybe we could put up more scouting. Nope. Brake supplier breakthrough. What is this? Oh, it's a dilemma. Just received some interesting news from a brake supplier. They found some quite incredible gains in tire heating, which could really come in handy this season. Unfortunately, this technology is space age, comes at a cost. 2.5 million for a bonus to tire heating. Sure. Or maybe I should have... I don't know how much... For all I know, this is actually not worth it. Like, maybe I could have gotten that +1 tire heating cheaper from just picking something else. We have a fair amount of money. If we took this, we still could afford a new building. But, and we can only build 1 at a time, I think. Maybe not. You know what? Too expensive. Let me check my HQ here. Can I actually do more than 1 thing at a time? I guess I can. Yeah, we're going to wait, because what I really want to do is build some new buildings as soon as they become unlocked, which is going to be soon. Is that us? Upgraded factory. Yeah, baby. So that's going to upgrade, allow some more slots for our car design once we get back to that phase of the game. But, more importantly now, is we can build stuff like a test track so that we can unlock the level 3 engine components. Or the telemetry, which gives us level 3 gearbox components. Or we can actually afford both. Can we build them side by side? You? And... oh, no, it's... I thought it was 2.5, not 5.2. My bad. That's okay. That's fine. We'll get more money for more stuff later on, but yeah. More engine things. The engine's one of our illegal parts, right? I can't get the reference unless all the parts get thrown out, but I don't think they do. Let's keep going. We'll see what the rest of this car design phase looks like. Oh, improvability gains, livery edit. So, dilemma. We've been looking at the placement of the new fuel tank. It looks like there's a lot of flexibility. There's some small adjustments to give us large gains in the car's overall improvability. However, we have suspicion these changes would affect the car's fuel efficiency. Tough call. So we could improve things more, but lose some fuel efficiency. Go for it. Sounds like fun. Livery for the 2017 season. So we could randomize it. So there's some like pre-made stuff. Livery packs. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like... polka dots? No. You know what? Let's go for the pixely look. And we're going to go for... oh, do you not have blue? Aw. No blue. Alright, orange. Fine. Continue. Yes. Looks cool. And then there's going to be one more step to finish things up. Oh, a bit of mail. Preseason testing this weekend. Luigi Marchetta buys a go-karting school. So for 20 weeks, he's going to get +1 overtaking. Well, hopefully that'll actually, like, apply to some races and not just all preseason. Preseason beginning, preseason testing. Cross fingers, don't have major reliability. Start testing. Some people are having issues. We have not had any technical issues so far. Oh, no. Engine not delivering full power. Oh, but that went away. So I guess we pushed through that and figured things out. Having some morale variation throughout. But we finished with no apparent major problems. I don't know if they got auto-resolved, or I don't know if that's, you know, we have to do that. We're building the test track. Lead the way. Pre-testing report, 6th and 11th. Targets. We could get a lot more money if we set a higher target. You know what? We're going to come in second. That's what's going to happen. It's absolutely what's going to happen. Yeah, we can start designing new parts now. Current best parts. So, are these the parts from last season? These quote-unquote original parts, I think they might be our parts from last season. Because you can see our suspension is utter crap. And I think that's what we were left with. Now, we don't want to do an engine yet. Oh, we have to restart this process. Then, never mind. I actually do want the engine first, because what we need to do is we have to get to the great level as soon as possible. Because if we do that, then we can... top speed to max. Because if we do that, as soon as the test track is done, we can access the great bits. So I guess we'll do this one for like the instant boost to top speed, plus a bit more reliability, which is going to be handy at the start. Costs a shit ton of money, but yeah, we're going to have to do a bunch of engine designs back to back here real fast. Huh. Improve parts. So what I want to do is, well, I guess the wings do start at 80, so that's going to be fine. So let's go and do all of our brakes and perhaps all of our gearboxes for now. Because I think what we'll do is we'll work on getting... we'll probably have to build 3 engines back to back. The first one's only going to have a good part. The second one's going to have... Or sorry, the first one's going to have an average part. The second one's going to have a good part. The third one will have a great part. So we'll probably want to run great and one good engine and then start working on our suspension redesign. Yeah. And 11 days. I mean, we need to get some goddamn reliability up in here. The first race is going to be everyone just breaking down all the time. It's very annoying. Some people will have a lot more of this kind of staff to do things. I mean, I could send everyone over on the right and just, like, focus over there, but this is going to be fine. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to end this here. I hope you enjoyed the series. I had a lot of fun playing this game. It doesn't have the sort of depth that you would expect from, say, like, Football Manager, right? But I think it's got a lot of depth for a fair number of people. So, yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun, and I thought there was a lot of drama, and I felt like, you know, I wanna see where else this goes. We may not do another video for it until maybe there's a next version of this or something like that, but I'm probably gonna keep playing on my own. Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.